Beatrice Eugenie's outrageous spending exposed, entitlement, scandal, and hidden millions. Welcome, royal watchers, to Crown Chronicles, your #1 source for everything royal, regal, and just a little bit scandalous. If you love diving into the secrets behind palace walls and uncovering the truth about the lives of Britain's most talked about family, then don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because today's story might just change the way you see Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie forever. For years, the daughters of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson have managed to stay somewhat out of the direct royal spotlight. Not quite frontline royals, but never entirely forgotten either. They've been painted as the modern working royals, balancing life as private citizens while still enjoying royal privilege. But recent revelations have thrown their carefully curated image into chaos, as reports suggest the York sisters have been living lives of luxury far beyond what their official incomes can justify, and royal insiders are whispering that King Charles himself is not amused. Behind the smiles and charity galas lies a trail of lavish spending, designer wardrobes that could rival Kate Middleton's, luxury vacations funded by mysterious benefactors, and private jets that seem to appear out of nowhere. And as the cost of living crisis continues to squeeze ordinary Britons, the optics couldn't be worse. It all began earlier this year when royal financial watchers noticed something strange. Despite the fact that neither Beatrice nor Eugenie are officially funded by the sovereign grant, the taxpayer-funded allowance given to working royals, both princesses have been seen living lifestyles that would make Hollywood stars blush. Beatrice, for instance, is known for her love of high-end fashion. She's been spotted in Valentino, Gucci, and Alexander McQueen, outfits that cost more than most people's annual rent. Insiders claim that her wardrobe for just one royal wedding, including accessories and styling, was valued at nearly £250,000. Eugenie, meanwhile, has become a regular on the luxury travel scene, with one insider claiming she recently took a private wellness retreat in the Swiss Alps that cost over £40,000 for a week. So, where's the money coming from? Officially, both sisters work. Beatrice holds a role at a tech investment firm, while Eugenie is a director at an art gallery. Their salaries, though respectable, would hardly sustain such opulence. What's becoming increasingly clear is that their wealth may be supplemented by other, less visible streams, including financial help from their father, Prince Andrew, and even some behind-the-scenes family connections. Now, that wouldn't be such a big deal, except for one thing. Prince Andrew's own finances have been under serious scrutiny since his catastrophic fall from grace following the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. His multi-million-pound settlement with Virginia Giuffre, his ongoing legal costs, and his struggle to maintain Royal Lodge, his sprawling £30 million residence, have left him financially stretched. And yet, somehow, his daughters are still living the good life. A source close to the family told The Times, Andrew has always spoiled his daughters. He wants them to live the life he believes they deserve, even if it means bending the rules. That bending the rules has reportedly caused tension within the royal household. King Charles, who's been on a mission to slim down the monarchy and project a more frugal image, is said to be growing increasingly frustrated with the York sisters' reputation for excess. The king doesn't want another PR nightmare, one palace insider said. He's worked hard to present the royal family as accountable and modern, but Beatrice and Eugenie's spending habits make it seem like the old ways never died. It doesn't help that the sisters have recently been linked to several ultra-wealthy friends and business figures, including some with less-than polished reputations. Beatrice's husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mazzi, comes from Italian aristocracy and works in property development, an industry often mired in controversy. Eugenie's circle, meanwhile, includes art dealers and financiers who have been accused of everything from tax evasion to insider trading. None of these connections have been proven to involve wrongdoing, but they've certainly raised eyebrows within the palace, and the British press hasn't held back. Headlines calling them the new freeloading royals and duchesses of excess have circulated in tabloids, drawing angry reactions from the sisters' defenders. Friends close to Beatrice and Eugenie insist they're being unfairly targeted, punished for simply having style, success, and family wealth. But others argue that the public has a right to ask questions, especially when royal privilege still opens doors that ordinary people could never dream of walking through. It's not the first time the York sisters have faced accusations of entitlement. Years ago, they were criticized for accepting luxury vacations from shady businessmen, including one trip on a private yacht in the Caribbean, paid for by a controversial financier. Their mother, Sarah Ferguson, has also been at the center of financial scandals, including a notorious cash for access sting where she was caught offering introductions to Prince Andrew in exchange for money. It seems that, in the York family, money and controversy are never far apart. Behind the royal smiles and picture-perfect public appearances, there's growing concern that Beatrice and Eugenie may be unintentionally damaging the monarchy's reputation at a critical time. With King Charles battling health concerns and Prince William taking on a heavier workload, the monarchy's future relies on public trust. And displays of unchecked luxury are the last thing the palace needs. Royal experts say this could even lead to a quiet intervention. Charles is very aware of public perception, one royal historian noted. If he believes that Beatrice and Eugenie's behavior is harming the institution, he won't hesitate to distance the crown from them, even if it means cutting off access, privileges, or associations. For now, the sisters remain silent on the issue. Neither has directly addressed the growing speculation about their finances, though Eugenie was recently quoted as saying, "We live our lives with integrity and gratitude." Still, the whispers are growing louder, and in the court of public opinion, silence often speaks volumes. As we peel back the glittering facade of royal life, one thing becomes clear: being a princess in the 21st century isn't just about tiaras and titles. It's about accountability, image, and the delicate balance between privilege and responsibility. Beatrice and Eugenie may not be working royals, but their choices still cast a long shadow over the institution they were born into, and as King Charles pushes for a leaner, cleaner monarchy, the question remains: how long can the York sisters live large without facing the royal reckoning that seems to be inching ever closer? Because in the modern monarchy, even royal blood can't shield you from public outrage forever. Thank you for watching Crown Chronicles. If you enjoyed uncovering this royal revelation, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, because the next royal scandal is never far away, and you won't want to miss what we expose next. The crown may glitter, but sometimes, the shine hides a few too many secrets.